Hi, welcome to Formula Creative Studios. I am Lawrence Nkwocha. On this channel, we talk about productivity, personal development, and every other topic that will make you a very good entrepreneur and also help you stay consistent in your creation and also putting yourself out there in the world to get noticed and land very amazing opportunities. If you've not subscribed, I would like you to hit the like button and don't forget to hit the subscribe, just always get notifications when we post a new video that will be helpful to you and also help other creatives to be able to see the video whenever it is posted. Today, we're going to be continuing with the 10 stimuli that will help you to stay creative and create more amazing content. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So before I go into the other 5 we have for today, if you've not watched the previous video, I would like you to click on this link above in order to be able to watch the video. I know, just get to catch up on what you've missed in the previous video. So for the mind stimulants that will help you to stay a very consistent creative, we have number 6, the Mastermind Alliance. Have you ever started a company with a group of friends? Maybe you have or maybe you haven't, but if you're able to gather up a mastermind, maybe to build a football team or a basketball team, or just gather people together by yourself in order to be able to achieve the goal and something you deeply desire to achieve, you find out that there's a different form of motivation, there's a different form of creative energy that is released, because these people you handpick, you've seen something special in them and you want to tap into that energy in order to be able to create something amazing. I've been able to do a number of mastermind alliances over the years, and trust me, it is absolutely amazing. I mean, I've created films, I've created a number of other amazing projects using the Mastermind Alliance, and it's a very wonderful experience. The Mastermind Alliance is a major stimuli in order to help you stay very consistent and creative. Number 7, mutual suffering. Now, mutual suffering is basically you moving through the trenches with your guys. I mean, if you are able to move through very tough times with a group of people, or with a group of friends, if you're able to put your squad together, you will encounter the same challenges, you will go through those tough times together. There is just this connection, there is this creative energy that comes between the group, and you're able to understand each other easily. Now, take for instance those that go to the gym. They love to go in pairs, they love to go in groups. They love each other because of the mutual suffering. Come on, how can one be lifting such heavy weights? That is a lot of work, and trust me, that's a lot of suffering. Yeah, so that was on a lighter note. But what I'm trying to say is that going through challenges with people help you to build a creative bond with them. And that's why you find out that there are so many cliques. You see, people that grow together in an industry, we tend to have this connection and affiliation when they eventually become big and famous. There are few exceptions to this stimuli. It doesn't totally dispute the effectiveness of this creative stimuli. Number 8, autosuggestion. Now, autosuggestion, just as the name implies, is like an automatic suggestion. A suggestion that you give to yourself. You can be able to achieve autosuggestion when you begin to think of your mind like a computer program. We program ourselves. Everything we've thought about, our philosophy of life has been programmed from us, from our childhood training, the kind of environment we grew in, the rejections we've had in the past, the wins, the education, everything that is around us have been able to program us to have a certain kind of philosophy to life. Now, autosuggestion is when you tend to reprogram yourself in such a way that you're able to tell yourself what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. To be able to achieve very good autosuggestion, you need to have a routine. A routine helps you to stay more consistent in whatever you're doing. And if you are being guided by your own personal routine and principles, you find out that you have more creative energy. You have more energy to get things done. Autosuggestion is one of the most amazing stimuli for creative work. And I always advise everybody to start from this point, because if you're able to build a very good routine, then you can be able to ascend up to other stimuli and also get creative work done every single time. Never forget that sometimes motivation fails, but duty will help you to stay on track and be disciplined. Number 9, fear. Fear is also a very, very weird but kind of amazing stimuli. Now, it's a negative stimuli. It's not good. Fear is a bad feeling. Fear is a bad feeling. That's why someone like Napoleon Bonaparte said, men are moved by 2 levers only, and that is fear and self-interest. Now, fear is a very, very strong stimuli that can push people into creative work, but the kind of creative work that is done with fear is usually haphazard and is usually to the negative side. In summary, fear is not a very good stimuli for you to get into creative work. I mean, you don't want to threaten somebody's life, or you don't want to actually threaten to blackmail somebody. You know, when people are being threatened for their life or threatened with blackmail, they tend to do very creative things, even things they never thought they'll be able to do, and see that fear is a very bad stimuli for you to use in your creative work. You know, all creative works need to be channeled towards the positive, helping somebody, communicating with the world, making the world a better place. And I always advise everyone to always put on their moral compass so that your creative work can do more of good than actually ill in your society. I mean, that's a general goal, right? So number 10 is a set of stimuli that I will never advise any creative to stick with. But you find out that a lot of creatives, artists, and a lot of creatives tend to stick with this because it is common and it is readily available. But it is a negative stimuli and it doesn't really help your health in the long run. And this stimuli is narcotics and alcohol. Now, the reason why this is very dangerous is that it is dangerous to your health. So the narcotics could include substances that contain nicotine, are kind of addictive. So it could be smoking cigarettes and a couple of other substances that are addictive and can actually take one from the normal level of thinking to a very high level. I mean, to get high. So this is not a very good stimuli because it involves intoxication. You're putting toxic materials into your body and it is not good for your health. In the long run, it becomes very terrible. You begin to break down. You become addicted. I mean, these are narcotics and alcohol. A person can become addicted. A person can become an alcoholic, and it is totally not good for your health. You have to always rely on such substances in order to be able to do creative work. And it's not something you want to start any point in your career. Whether you're just starting out or you are very experienced, you don't want to touch narcotics and alcohol. I mean, there are 8 other options that you can go with. A whole lot of interesting options from number 1 to 8 are interesting options you can go with in order to get into the creative mode and do amazing work. Avoid number 9 and number 10, which is fear, narcotics, and alcohol. So I hope that this series was amazing and I hope you got immense value from this video. If you like this video, I'd actually like you to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I mean, share this video with friends and don't forget to hit the notification bells so you can see when we post other interesting videos that will be helpful to you as a creative. So until I come your way again, I remain Lawrence Nkwocha. This is Formula Creative Studios. Bye for now.